Alright, what is up, guys? It is Aiden. I'm back at you guys with yet another freaking video, dude. And I was gonna upload a freaking why I decided to join the Air Force video, or like my enlistment process video thing, and I have zero idea where those clips went, like none whatsoever. So this is gonna be like enlistment process, like Airforce Journey video number like 3, but this is actually going to be my enlistment process video. Alright, that is so much better. Alright, so let's just jump into it. Basically, I was in ROTC all throughout high school, literally from freshman to senior year. I was in ROTC. It was by far my favorite class. ROTC was my favorite class. I loved it. I loved the colonel that was my teacher. I loved drill team. I loved all of that. I loved freaking ROTC. It was my favorite class. And I didn't originally think I was gonna like it. Like, I had always been into like the military jazz and like everything like that, but I didn't know quite how much I was going to enjoy it until I took ROTC. And I'd always kind of like been one of those kids where I thought that I was going to do everything. Like, I was going to sew, I was going to be a fashion designer, I was going to dance, I was going to sing, I was going to be a rapper, I was going to be a songwriter, I was going to be a YouTuber full time. I was going to do all of that. Basically, ROTC is the first thing where I was finally like, fuck, I'm gonna go to the goddamn military. And then, like, even then, for a while, I was still kind of like, eh. But the longer I was in ROTC, the more I enjoyed the military, the more I enjoyed the prospect of being a military member. And that turned into me deciding to join the military. And I did go back and forth between college and the military, and college and the military, and college and the military for a really long time. Madison and my mom's and my friends probably hate me for it, because it was a back and forth game for sure. So I got that surgery in May. I couldn't go back to my recruiter till November. In November, I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna go to college. So I didn't go back to my recruiter until late December maybe. And at this point, my recruiter had just gotten the big ups from Uncle Sam to go to OCS. So I got a text from another recruiter. His name's Sergeant Hicks. Sergeant Hicks was like, I'm gonna be your new recruiter, so let's talk dates. Let's get you to MEPS. To MEPS, and I mean, MEPS was good. I talked about MEPS in a video already, so I'm not gonna talk about MEPS again. I'm just gonna drop the video down in the description, so you guys can check that out. But I mean, MEPS was straight. I got sent home to go to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist cleared me. I'm straight. So I went back to MEPS. That round at MEPS sucked. And let me tell you guys why. So I'm not doing a physical. I'm not doing any testing. I'm not doing a physical. I'm not doing any of that. But I go to the hotel, right? I stayed the night at the hotel just like I did the first time I was going to MEPS. First round MEPS, same thing, all over again. And we get to MEPS, and the guy in charge of the Air Force liaisons, he's talking to me, but this is after I've already been sitting there from like 6 a.m. to like, it was like noon by this time. And I'd been sitting there all fucking day, and nobody told me anything. At this point, we still didn't know whether or not what the psychiatrist said was good enough for me to even begin to like think about swearing in this day, because I didn't get to swear in the first time I went to MEPS, which you would know if you clicked the link in the description, dude. Yeah, so at this point, we're not even sure. He comes and talks to me. He says, no, it's straight. If it's not straight, I'm fighting it. This is dumb. All this other stuff, basically. And so I sit there, and I sit there, and I sit there, and I sit there. 1 o'clock rolls around. They're like, go eat lunch. Cool. I'm hungry. It's like a frozen sub sandwich. You get the choice between chips and a cookie, and you get the choice between like water, soda, and an apple juice. When they called my name over the intercom, that was for me to go to my liaison. So I finally get to talk to my liaison. At this point, it's like 2 o'clock. And they're like, dude, you're good. So we re-sign all of the contracts that I signed the first day that I signed them. And we go back to waiting game all over again. So I finally get to swear in around 2:30, 3 o'clock. And the guys that are home for rap drove up to Columbia to pick me up, so that I didn't have to wait on the shuttle. Next day, I go in to my recruiter's office with this dude to do like the thing where your recruiter tells you that he has now went from your recruiter to your supervisor. You sign your contracts, you do your job list, all of that good stuff. We already had my job set up, so we were just waiting on a job to pop up. Then the job pops up for like 5 days later. No lie. The job pops up for 5 days later, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Holy shit. Like, I gotta run this past my family. I can't just leave, dude. I can't just leave, man. I'm texting my family. We're waiting on this kid to get his license. Should I go? If I do, I'll be back by my birthday. We were waiting. I finally decided I was gonna do it. I was like, yeah, it's straight. We'll go when it pops up. And so push comes to shove, he gives me the direct deposit form. He gives me the packing list. I'm running around. At this point, I hadn't started my job back, so I'm broke. I'm running around. My mom gave me some money, so I'm running around trying to get everything I need to pack. And the day before I would have left, I get a text. Yo, homie got his license. You're not leaving yet. At my 30-day briefing, we re-signed my contract and we refilled out everything because they're trying to go paperless now. And dude, no lie. Okay, so the day before my 30-day briefing, or the day of actually, I go into work, right? And I get this cut like on my hand, and I'm like, oh shit, they're not gonna let me ship. I'm done for. Like, might as well just be depressed because I'm done. Like, they're not gonna take me. My recruiter's like, dog, you can be straight. He's like, it'll heal. Go get the stitch. Leave it alone. Put some aloe on it. You can be good. So I did. And this is where we're at 2 weeks later. It was originally super gnarly, so it'll be scarred. But, I mean, we told him I had a cut on my hand. They can't say we did it. So, yeah. Now, I ship on April 17th. I am 19 days out today. And, yeah. So I think that's all I'm going to say for this video, because this shit is 11 minutes and 28 seconds long. So I'll see you guys in the next video. All of my links will be down in the description below. And I think that's it. Peace out.